Give me 1 second, everybody. Thank y'all for being a part of this. Definitely laid some information down. Norman came through with it. I appreciate it. He said he was 267 pounds. I believe that's what he said. And he got down to now 175. That takes willpower. That takes, some of us just can't stop eating at night. Especially we home during the most people in the house right now. It's hard, but if you want to live, if you want to be healthy, we always talk about wealth, but man, that wealth is nothing without health. So I'm definitely appreciate him coming on. So now we're gonna have Mr. Donovan Boyd come on. Once I see that he's logged in, I'm gonna send him a request. I think he's here. Thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys are getting some dynamic information. My brother.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's good to see you, man. You looking good.
I appreciate it, brother.
I'm going to start you off with two quick questions. You a tie man or no tie?
I've graduated to no tie. If I put on a tie, I feel like it's like a special. I don't know. It's like a special occasion. I've been wearing ties and stuff so long that I feel like I kind of graduated to the no tie. If it's formal, if it's formal, then I'm gonna throw a bow tie on. But I've graduated. I don't wear clip-on bow ties. It can't be it can't be pre-folded. It gotta be that thing gotta hang. You gotta be able to tie your own bow tie.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Right answer.
I don't respect you if your bow tie got that little clip on the side. I don't respect that, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I respect that. I respect that. Second question. LeBron or Mike?
LeBron or Mike? I'm gonna go MJ. I understand the arguments. After the Last Dance, I just think it kind of solidified MJ, man. For anybody that was doubters, any doubters, it's MJ, man. And I think that just the way he approached the game, man, it's different, man. And I think now a lot of things I won't say watered down, but I just say the money and everything. It's different nowadays, man. Back then it was a different game, man. So I think I'm gonna go MJ.
All right.
And
so
to clear the record, just so we know, I'm going MJ, Kobe, then LeBron.
Okay, so he's third in your book. He's not even second. He's third.
No, Kobe's definitely etched, pinned in at number 2.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. All right, but we definitely got Mike at the top. I agree with you on that.
For sure.
But welcome to the show, man. I definitely appreciate you being up here. For those who don't know, we have met. We met at Black Enterprise event. I think it was 2 years ago.
Right.
When I saw you, I felt you was a dynamic brother. I like what you was doing. I really liked your style and everything, and I'm glad we was able to link up. But tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you at, where you from, and what's going on with you.
Well, my name's Donovan Boyd, senior. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. I lived in New York for a while. I went to school in New York. Played ball in New York.
Where at?
Fordham University in the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to live in the Bronx. And then right now I'm in Houston. So I just relocated to Houston, Texas. So I've been in Houston since August.
Okay.
So like you said, Black Enterprise, BE Modern Man. I've author, 2-time author, marketing professional by trade. I dabble in a little real estate as well. I've been coaching from a standpoint of marketing and business. I've been coaching for a while. I've been in marketing since 2006, so about 14, 15 years in the field of marketing. So I didn't, just start out, but I kind of transitioned into consulting and coaching back in 2015. So I started my company, the Boyd Group, in 2015, just working with small businesses, basically helping with marketing and branding strategies.
That's what's up.
My first book, The Brand Playbook, won several awards. The book came out in 2016. It's a entrepreneurship workbook to help aspiring or seasoned entrepreneurs just kind of go through their business. If you're a seasoned entrepreneur, just kind of fine tune some things. If you are somebody starting out, it's a great way to we put together 10 basic steps that we feel like 10 foundational steps that you need to start your business. And then my next book, Clock Management, which came out in 2018, it is a time management book, basically balancing life between family and business. I've been, all around the country. I've toured around the country. I've spoke around the country. So it's been a great journey, man. I've been able to meet a lot of great people. I've been able to, my books have, blessed, I would say tons of businesses, man, hundreds of businesses. My books have been in schools as curriculum. I've won numerous awards. So it's just been a great journey. So my first book, I'll put them up. So the first book is, I don't know if you can see, the second book is Clock Management.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys can see that, and that is A Parent's Guide to Managing Family and Business. And then the Brand Playbook, which is the ultimate game plan for building your business. So it's been a great journey, man. I met some awesome people. The Black Enterprise is a very great experience. I've been 2 years in a row. I was blessed to receive the BE Modern Man Award for 2018.
Congratulations on that, bro.
Thank you, man. And I was blessed to be able to speak at the BMXXL conference last year alongside my wife. So it's just been a great journey, man. I cannot stress it enough, man, just to be able to tour around the country. I've done 2 years of touring through Barnes and Nobles. So just being able to have my books, go throughout the country, and just help small businesses, man. That's just what it's about for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, that's some awesome stuff. Now, you said you're in Houston now, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys shut down or shut in, or how's it over there right now? We're in New York, and it's real, it's kind of shut down pretty much here. How is it there?
It's been shut down. They're going through the phases just like everywhere else around the country. So some of the retail places are open at 25%. The restaurants are still carry out. Gyms are starting to phase, so I think some stuff opened up today, and then some more things opened up on the 21st. And then by the end of the month, I think things will be at about 50% capacity.
Okay. You said you started your business, I believe you said in 2016?
2015.
2015. Did you transition from working at a company, or did you just say, well, I want to start it? Like, what was the motivation behind you actually owning your own business, starting your own business?
So I've kind of dabbled in entrepreneurship. I don't know, it's kind of cliche, but pretty much kind of like my whole life, from paper routes to cutting grass to cleaning and doing different things. I come from a family of hairstylists, so we've had our own shops, and my mother's a hairstylist. My brother is a educator. He owned his own charter school. So that's been my background from a marketing standpoint, education and entertainment. So I recently, my most recent place of employment, I was head of entertainment and marketing for the local casino in Cleveland. So we had Caesars Entertainment. They came in and brought gaming to Ohio. So I was one of the people that kind of spearheaded that opening of one of the casinos. So that's been my background, education and entertainment. Even my internship's been all entertainment. My first company that I started was a music management company back in 2010, where I worked with artists, music development, artist development, marketing, branding, the whole 9 yards for artists, right? So then I kind of transitioned from that realm into the entertainment and the casinos. And it's just been that ever since, man. I went back to school. I got my MBA in 2015. So then that's kind of when the boss got rolling to start working and consulting some smaller businesses. And then it's just kind of blossomed from there, man. And, the business, we've done, event marketing. We've done, graphic design work. We've done consulting from marketing strategies, branding strategies. So now we've kind of branched off and started to do some real estate and stuff too. So just kind of keeping things kind of open. We normally do a lot of events. With COVID being locked down, we kind of had to pivot that. So investing more and stuff like that into real estate has been really my focus as of late. I can't go on tour. I can't I can't go on tour. I can't have events and stuff like that. So just kind of shift that pivot. And so COVID kind of woke us up and looking at some other options and looking at other things to make sure that if an event something like this happens, the business doesn't stop.
Right. Now that's what's up. What would you say were certain? Because having a business, I know, is not easy.
Sure.
Like a lion, if you don't kill it, a lot of times you don't eat. What were some key strategies that you would share with people if they decide? Because so many people, it's hot right now, being an entrepreneur, having your own business. But what would some keys that you would tell people who are thinking about actually going that route so that they can have some sustainability?
For me, I put a plan in place, man. I can honestly say my wife was a part of the plan. My family was a part of the plan. And I gave myself a year's time. And that was, at that point, it was because I wasn't seeing the success that I was looking for at my job. Now, I feel like if I was seeing the success that I was looking for, the proper promotions, things of that nature, I'm not sure if I would have just said, all right, I'm about to go do my own thing, right?
Right.
And then in 2016, my daughter was born, and my daughter was born with a rare heart condition called truncus arteriosus. So I was so heavy into corporate America and trying to climb the ladder that I feel like I was neglecting certain things in my life. I was neglecting, my children and my family, my wife, just being the nature of the business, being working in casino, it's the nightlife and things of that nature. So my daughter was born, and that's one of the reasons why I walked away from the job, because she needed a certain type of care. And in that plan, okay, this is what we're going to do. I started writing, and I had the book, and I, went down to Atlanta and signed a publishing deal. So all these kind of things have been in the works. I started speaking, I started doing certain things, and just opportunities just, started to open. But what I would say is to that person, I say definitely start. I definitely utilize your time. That's why in the book Clock Management, after being with my daughter for a year, just looking at the different things that we had to do every single day. So you prioritize that time. If you're going to put 8 hours in at the job, give the business 2 to 3 hours if you can a day. Working on that plan, building those strategies, start budgeting. If you need to get certain things, hey, start allocating some money out of your paycheck to go get your LLC. Start for your website, your logo, your card, whatever those things that you need from a business standpoint. Attend some conferences. So just gain as much knowledge and information as you can as possible before you just jump out and step out on faith. I would say do the work, do the foundational work that you need to do prior to making that decision. And it always doesn't have to be that decision. You can run a successful business part-time. Like you can run, so I think it's relative to why we start the business. And
Right,
that's
right,
the key thing. So you can't watch other people's success. You can't watch what other people's doing because things are relative,
right, right. Now,
so
you mentioned that your wife was a big part, your family was a big part of that
for
decision.
sure.
I know a lot of guys who say that they want to probably go that route, or they have desires, something they always wanted to do, but their spouse is not in agreement with them. They're saying, no, not now, not at this time. I don't believe that'll work. What advice would you tell that either man or woman, because it could go either way, what would you tell that individual who really wants to go about and pursue their dream of a business, but they're linked with someone who doesn't have that same vision?
Write the vision and make it clear.
Okay,
Write the
I got you.
vision and make it clear, right? A lot of times when you have pushback from your spouse, is because you haven't made it plain, you haven't made it clear. And if you can articulate what you're trying to do, if you can come to your spouse and show you that this is it, this is plain and clear, it's not, oh, this is what I'm thinking about. I seen this opportunity. No, this is what it is. This is what I'm planning to do. This is the research I've done. This is what I'm passionate about. And if you show that and you come to your spouse the proper way, the same way that you would go to the bank and try to get some money, the same way that you're going to go to try to get some funding is how you need to come to your wife or your husband, because those are the ones that are going to be there to have to support you. Those are the ones that's going to have to, when you got to go out of town and she got to take care of the kids or vice versa. So if you're not including them and you're not making it clear, you're not including them, then it's never going to work.
Right, now that's dope. That's dope. Um, Two books you got, dope books. Why did you want to become an author? Uh, why did you go about it that route?
So I noticed as I was going to conferences or if I was getting asked to do an event, I was asked to speak. Um, I wasn't like the guy who, that guy over here, he's speaking, or this young lady is speaking, and then at the end, they got a line and they're selling product, right? So I started to notice that, okay, if I want to kind of maximize what I'm doing, the next step was a book. If I wanted to be considered an expert at what I did in my field, the next thing was now to put it in a book, right? So that, to me, I felt like that was the next step in speaking and consulting. It was you need a product, you need that book, you need something, because people look at, okay, when you write a book, okay, now he's an expert in this. He's taken
Mm-hmm.
the time, he's done the research, now he's an expert at this, right? So that's what it was for me. So and then I know that I also understood that I can't help everybody, right? I can't work with everybody. I physically can't work with everybody. So the product, the book, can take me farther than myself.
Got you, got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Say the name of the books again, so everybody can.
The brand playbook and clock management.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now I've been checking out your IG channel, your IG a lot, and you've been getting it in exercising.
For
So,
sure.
did you just start, or that's something you always been a part of you, or something you've always done, or is this something new?
So actually, um, I've been an athlete. I've, played sports. I coach my son's basketball team. Um, and so for me, I never really was, sometimes, you work out on and off, but as of recently, I would say the last year, I just been focused, man. I started looking at my family. My father passed away last year, and I
Sorry to hear that.
oh, thank you, man. I started noticing people in my family, what on my father's side just wasn't living that long. So, I just had to, take a different approach. I stopped eating meat as of April
Wow,
1st, 2019. Me and my wife stopped
wow,
eating meat. So it's just a conscious thing, man, to focus on myself, man, and health and wellness. And I just been, gradually, working towards those goals. And then being on quarantine, couldn't go to the gym, couldn't find no weights, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got to do something else. So I went and got me some running shoes and started running. And
Right, right.
it's crazy, man, because I've been having guys DM me, man, that, man, you inspired me, man. I'm about to start running, or
That's what's up.
tagging me in their feeds, or I'm on your tail, because they got a leaderboard. So using the Nike app, they got a leaderboard, man. So it kind of keep you updated on, oh man, you done went and ran 5 today. I got to go get it in. You know what I'm saying? I can't let you pass me, man. So yeah, man, that's what we need, man. Especially guys. Sometimes, man, you need that. It ain't wrong. It's nothing wrong with being competitive. You just, it fuels you, man. So I don't mind it, especially when it's geared towards something like this. Trying to, just trying to live a healthier life.
No, that's what's up. Actually, when I started seeing you, that, like I said, that inspired me too, man. I started pushing my game out. I exercised before I did the interview. I said I gotta
Right.
exercise for
For sure.
when
For
we get
sure.
on. But yeah. So listen, you are definitely an inspiration. You definitely a model. You definitely got a lot of great things going on. I'm definitely proud of a lot of work that you're doing. Being
Appreciate it.
that there won't be any like graduation speeches, or Obama did his thing the other day. But if you had to do a commencement speech for the graduates, what words of advice would you give? You got 100 men and women lined up graduating. What advice would you tell them about their future that you can share?
Graduating high school or college?
College.
Graduating college, I would tell them that they don't have to have it all figured out. Um, take the opportunities that come your way, learn from them, and don't be afraid to fail. Failure is nothing but lessons, man. And I would say that how I started out in retail, and I was closed minded, right? So when I graduated college, I was closed minded, um, and and closed minded. I thought that I could only have a certain type of job, or I thought that I could only have, making a certain type of money. And in that, I blocked myself, and I blocked a lot of opportunities because I was closed minded. So I would just say that keep your options open, keep your mind clear, and always look at every single opportunity that there is out there, and kind of figure out your path, and understand you don't have to have it all figured out. But when you going through life, these lessons and the different things that you're doing, it is going to prepare you for the career that you want. That God is directing your path, and the path that He takes you on is going to prepare you for that path, and prepare you for that. College is just a stepping stone. College is just, learning curves and learning blocks. It's not, you're not going to come out of college making 100,000. You might, but it's rare. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to take them entry level positions, and you're going to have to do those internships, and you're going to have to grind, and you're going to have to work your way up. But at the end of the day, it's the ones that, cream rises to the top. And it's the ones that's going to stay diligent. It's the ones that's going to stay hungry. And those are the ones that are going to be the CEOs. Those are the ones that's going to be the directors. And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, keep your options open. Look at entrepreneurship. I would say in this day and time, start working for multiple streams. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. A job is not the end all be all. It's the path for
Right.
some, but it's not the path for all.
Right. Right. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. You do you also have a podcast that you do?
Yes, I do. The Pint Size Podcast. I
Right.
do
Right.
it. I do it with 3 other people. Um, we're coming up on 100 episodes, so it's been a good
That's
journey.
what's up.
It's crazy because the distance with me moving kind of put a hindrance on the show, and then once COVID happened and everybody on Zoom, man, we picked right back up, man, and it's been a
Mm.
great time, man. We've been able to interview some great people, man, and talk to some great people, and hear some different advices on mental health and training, physical and fitness, a lot of different things, man. Um,
That's what's
going
up.
on, going on through with COVID right now. So it's been great, man. It's been a great run, man. So like I said, we're approaching 100 episodes.
That's dope. That's dope. Nah, listen, man, I appreciate you coming on tonight. You definitely shared some dynamite wisdom. You definitely an awesome brother doing some great things. Blessings to you and your family.
I
As we
appreciate it,
close
brother.
out, what would be your final words and how can people contact you and get in, check you out, see what's going on?
I mean, as you can see my page, man, you can follow me. I am Donovan Boyd. Pretty much that's my, you know, my handles all across the board, Twitter, Facebook, anything like that. Um, but yeah, man, you can just DM me or click the links in my bio. It's easy ways to get in contact with me. I'm not, I'm not that far away. Um, but lastly, man, I would just say, don't let this COVID, discourage you. I would say that really figure out where you want to be when this thing ends. And if you're not in a position that where you want to be when this is over, start working towards it. If you wanted to start that business, or it's time to get started. If you wanted to go back to school, it's time to go back to school. If you want to be in a better financial situation, start reaching out, to some financial advisors, start making some decisions with your money, you know, um, take this time as, something to learn from, man. And it just really, I learned a lot, honestly. During this time, it allowed me to, try to take advantage of the different things that, was going on at this time, man. And I wasn't, ashamed to call my mortgage company and say, hey, I need this. I need y'all to put it on hold. You know what I'm saying? I need you to hit. I need you to put the pause button down.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
I need to take advantage of that. I need that. I call
That's
my
what's up.
you know what I'm saying? I call my insurance company. Oh, you lowering rates? Yes, lower mine too. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. That's
I
what's
took.
up. That's what's up.
I didn't have a pride. Boom. I'm gonna save mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna keep mine.
Nah,
So
nah,
honestly,
let
I
them
just, you
charge
know,
me. I'll pay. Let them charge me. I'll pay. Nah.
you know what I'm saying? So, but it's just having that insight, man, and being in tune and not letting this defeat us, man. I started running. I mean, you can only control what you can control.
Right.
And
Right.
this time, man, start reading or picking up a book. Start running, start doing different things, man. Start setting goals for you every single day. Don't try to sleep in. You know what I'm saying? Start changing some of your habits. Start
Right.
changing some of your habits after this, man, because I just think that it put our priorities in check.
Mm.
Things that we deemed high priority, they were taken right away.
Right.
And then
Right.
at the end
Nah,
of
that's
the day,
dope.
what are you left with, man? So, it showed me a lot of things ain't priority. And
Right. Right.
a lot of things is not necessary. And at the end of the day, man, it's your family, uh, you know, your health. That's just what it's about, man. And I think when you got those things in order, your family, your health, and you keep sharpening your mind, everything else will fall in place.
That's what's up, man. You laid it down, man. Thank you for being a guest tonight, man. I
Oh, for
appreciate you
sure.
so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Keep doing your thing out there in Houston. Um, Appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Two excellent guests tonight. They laid it down. They said some excellent words of wisdom. I definitely appreciate them coming on. We had Mr. Norman Grayson, and we had boy Brooklyn Houston. Definitely came through with it. I appreciate you guys showing up. And till Friday, we will have Love Notes, Brooklyn Girl, Naya Cam, and Brooklyn Boy, DJ Dummy, DJ for Common, and J. Cole will definitely be on the show. So it's definitely going to be a dynamic show. We'll call it the Brooklyn Friday. It's going to be Brooklyn Friday. But thank you guys for tuning in. And Friday, we do it again. Peace.